Hey everybody, today we are going to talk about troop parts, best strategies to make them, why they're important, whatever else comes to mind. Um, if you are looking for a basic parts video, then please refer back to my Trailblazer video that I just posted up. I'm sure I'm going to retread some of the ideas in that one, but that'll give you a more extensive basic perspective. We're going to focus strictly on troop parts with this one. Um, I'm sure most people understand why parts are important, but parts are really important. That's why they're very hard to get. For a set, a gold set of 6 parts is what we're going for is gold parts. You're looking at least 2 million diamonds, 4 to 8 months, or excuse me, weeks. It's a chore for sure. It's a patience, it's exercise in patience, I should say. The first thing that you have to do to actually make parts is to get your factories, your parts factory at 20, which there's a part right there. I should say material. I'm going to do that a lot. Materials, parts, pieces, whatever. To upgrade, and I've got it to 20 already, but to upgrade to 21, I need 44,000 energy cores. That's a lot. So as always, I like to keep my parts factory right next to my base, so when I log in, it's right there. And I also like to keep my energy refining plants and my chip plants, which are not going right now, right next to my base, so I can keep an eye out on that. But it's going to take a lot. I think when I finally decided that I wanted to get parts going and done, I was like a level 15 parts factory. I just decided every week on Tuesday I was going to upgrade once. So that set a nice goal in my brain there. Um, but once you get to 20, hopefully you're at a good place to stop with Trailblazers because, and if you watch my last video, it's easy to get Trailblazer parts. But what you want to do is start making one set. If your strongest APC is all shooters, then go for shooters. If it's vehicles, go for vehicles. Fighters, fighters, that kind of thing. But we want to instantly start making the hardest material um, of that of that troop set. So in this case, I'm making Phantom, which is vehicle. I'm doing fiberglass. The reason why you do that is those are the hardest parts to make, and you're going to need a lot of them, especially for the last 2 parts. So there's that. Let's go out here. Well, speaking of that, I just want to show you again why this is so important. And again, if you looked at your parts factory, you'll see that. But look at all those buffs that you get, just massive, massive buffs. It's like having a extra hero in your APC once you get all that stuff upgraded. And if you have 3 basic heroes, basic orange heroes going up against with all parts going up against a APC with S heroes but no parts, there's a really good chance that you beat that APC. So there's that. One, and again, I showed this in the last video, but another way to get at least Dreadnought parts, they haven't released any other kinds, is go through the commercial hub. Every few days or so, they offer a Dreadnought part or material at least for a few million or 4 million resources. I will do that if it's food or lumber or fuel, but I'm not going to spend iron on it. It's just not going to happen. So use your best judgment on that. The main way to do it, just like with Trailblazer parts, is go to the diamond store, go to the other section, and just like with Trailblazer parts, you have 2 options. You get the green parts and the purple parts, and I go for green because, for one, for the same amount of parts that you're going to get, it's 500 diamonds more expensive for purple, and you do have an opportunity, a chance to get more than one purple material, but I think that chance is like 10% or less. So might as well just save that 500 diamonds a shot and go for the sure thing. So what you want to do, back to the parts factory here, you want to get the first four of each of the parts, get those knocked out. And then when it comes down to the last two, where you're going to need those hard to come by parts, it's really simple. You're just going to have to go to, and this is where I'm at with my Phantom, you're going to have to start speeding these guys up. Use the speed ups that you have. If you can get away with not using your speed ups through the week, it's kind of hard, especially like on research day. Save them and use those when there are generic speed up dailies throughout the week. And not every day, like today is gathering day. They don't offer generic speed ups on gathering day. On Friday, on troop day, there's like 6 of them. So reserve your speed ups for those times, because once that 8 hour and those 5 1 hours go away, it costs 950 diamonds for an 8 hour speed up, and it costs 150 for an hour. And then I usually go with the 5 minute speed ups. But I'm looking at 1100 diamonds just for one piece of material. And it takes about, I think it was like 20 material speed ups to get one daily done. So I'm looking at like 20,000, 22,000 diamonds. And if I do it on a daily, on a speed up daily, at least I get 5, 6, 7,000 diamonds back, whatever it is. But expect to use a lot of diamonds for those last two parts. It's inevitable. There's nothing you can do about it. If you waited, it would take forever and a day to get it done. As it stands, like I said, the first set that I made, real quick here, that took me, I don't know, a couple months. It took me a while to figure it out, how to do it. But this next set that I'm working on, the Phantom, I've got 4 of them right now, a lot less time. Still taking me some time. It kind of the time bleeds through, but it's taking me some time to get all this done. So, but expect a couple million, 4 or 5 months to do it. But it is definitely worth it. Like I said, if you're at this point, if you don't have all the best heroes, a full set of gold parts will save your ass, basically. Real quick thing too, and I have one set of shooters, I have one set of vehicles. This is my fighter APC. I'm going to work on Dreadnought next. And then I've got this APC, which has 2 shooter parts. I'm probably going to make another set of shooter parts and then make another set of vehicle parts, because this APC is my floater. I can use it for different things. Another thing to consider, and if I do that, I'll have 5 sets eventually. But once my defensive queue opens up in tech, I'm not sure, I'll have to find this out, but there's a possibility that you'll be able to use parts there too. So, but that's my thought on it. I think I got everything that I wanted to say about it. But just be patient with it. Use your diamonds wisely. Don't rush through it, because again, I could blast away, my 370,000 diamonds and maybe get my Phantoms done, but then I just lost. I could have gotten about a third of those diamonds back if I had done it the right way. So, one thing I do want to say too, like right now, I've got a lot of diamonds on hand, and I'm working on getting this Phantom done. I got a ways to go here, but while I'm doing that, I can also purchase either some more shooter parts, or fighter parts. But that's kind of how you balance things out, because that'll kind of speed up the process as well. So that's what I'm saying. But I did, if I haven't said it before, you want to focus on, get those first four done. Don't jump around. Whichever is your strongest. Like, hey, I got the best formation is all shooters. Get those four shooters down. Then you can go to the next set. While you're building up that next set, like I just said, work on the last two of the first set, the harder parts. I hope that makes sense. Any questions? I'm sure I left something out, but just let me know. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching.